Oh my gosh, it was like yesterday. Okay, it seems like a minute ago I was pregnant. I got the news at Fort Myers Rater Clinic. I went to have a blood test because I didn't know what was going on. I get up every morning and I have to run for 2 weeks. I have to run to the bathroom. So I was sitting in the tub, not inside the tub, you know, on the bench, the wall of the tub, and I have my face on the sink. And I was, oh my God, it was horrible feeling, I tell you. You want to throw up, things come out and nothing comes out because it's early in the morning and you don't have nothing in there. So I want to check myself. And on the results came, Daddy was sitting on the snack bar. You remember the snack bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not there anymore. He was sitting on the snack bar and I got the news from the girl there and she said, it's positive. I said, what is positive? What's positive? Oh, I start getting kind of, you know, worried and getting hot and everything. I said, what's positive? She said, you're pregnant. What? He said, you're pregnant. Oh my God. I was so happy. I went, I grabbed Dad. I said, let's go home. He said, what is it? What is it? I said, I tell you when I go home. We go home. So we drove home and nobody was talking. Daddy was like, he was shut down. He didn't know what was going on. I came home and I said to him, you know what? We're going to have a baby. He said, what do you mean we're going to have a baby? I said, I am going to have a baby. You is we're going to have a baby. He said, what? I said, I have a baby right here, right here. It's little teeny tiny thing, but it's a baby there. Well, after that, I had to go to the doctor a week later, or a few days later, I don't remember, to get the vitamins, to get the diet, what we want to eat, what do I have to eat every day, what, you know, they prepare you to have a healthy baby. But it's few things you need to know. As your pregnancy is progressive, everything changing in your body. Your stomach change, your waist change, your feet change, your nose change, even your ears change, everything change in your body. And you see this miraculous experience, you getting bigger and bigger and bigger, day by day, week by week, month by month. And what we did, we took a trip to Greece about 6 weeks later. When I found out I was pregnant, I want to go there and eat fish. I don't know, for some reason, I want to go there. We stay there another 6 weeks. The doctor said it's okay. As long, don't swim, don't you be careful what you're doing. And he said, and you're gonna be fine. So I ate a lot of fruit, all the fresh fruits and vegetables and the fish coming out by 1 hour from the sea. So I really did. By the time I was back here, I have gained about 15 pounds. It's not like I was eating bad food. No, I was eating healthy food, but it was just, you know, different experience. I never gained weight like this. On the way back, we were in the hotel in Athens waiting overnight to take the plane in the morning, go to the airport, and fly back here. I was sitting there with some other people from my island who they were going home to Samos. And I felt this little butterfly movement in my mind. I said, what is that? what is this? I said, I feel something moving. She said, it's a baby, it's a baby. The other lady said, she was older at the time. She said, it's the baby. I said, oh my God, what a feeling to have a life inside of you. Coming back, the flight, it was pleasant, and coming back, I was a little tired, but I went back to the doctor the next day and everything, it was fine. But I don't want to go too much, release too private information, but you feel your hormones is holding you up here, you hurt in your chest, not in your chest, in your breast, you hurt. It's just painful, soreness. Just me, but every woman is a different. So every morning I have to get up and eat for 2 and take my prenatal vitamins like a good little girl and go to the doctor every month and seeing this transformation in my body. And I was sitting, taking a shower and coming with my robe and looking myself in the mirror and said, wait a minute, this is not me. My stomach, it was like a pear, sticking out. Anyway, the baby was growing and it was kicking vigorously. I said, oh my God, this might be a strong baby. So he or she, he was kicking, it was he now, anyway. And the last month, every week you have to go to the doctor, but because all my boys, they're born in Walter Reed, every month I had to go to 4 miles, but when the time gets closer, you have to go to Walter Reed every week. So we're going there every week, everything working beautifully. But in the end, my feet, it was swollen. I was just like that over there. I have pictures, which is incredible. And I was getting bigger. The baby, the last 6 weeks, is growing double every month or every 2 weeks or whatever it was. I don't remember. But the big part, it was the labor. So the time come, we were in this party, it was Saturday night, and I was feeling fine. Around 10 o'clock, my husband said, well, I think we should go home. I said, no, I want to stay here, why not? And no, let's go, let's go. So we start coming home. I went and took a shower before I go to bed, and I felt something, and I said, I think we're going to the hospital tonight. Dad called the party house and he said, well, I think we're going to the hospital. First of all, we called the hospital. They said, you have to come in. I start, the water broke and everything. I said, you gotta come. We went during the way, driving. Dad, I have the suitcase ready, the nursery was ready, everything. We pick up the suitcase. I feel like Lucy and Daisy, and Ricky, when they have a baby, they stumble everywhere. We took the suitcase, and Dad took a little kind of carry-on, and I don't know what the heck it was. But I didn't say nothing because the contractions started coming. The contractions started coming, and we kind of lost on the way. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I said, you better hurry up because I don't want this baby to burn on the car. We went there, he parked, I was waiting in front of the, Walter Reed, and the main entrance. And he's coming in, holding the carry-on, my suitcase, and the carry-on just opened up, and bunch of food ran down the floor, like fruits and sandwiches and everything. I said, oh my God, what is this? I can't eat that. He said, oh, no, this is for me. And he started picking up all that food. I said, what the hell, you got all this? He said, I can't eat it. It's late at night. What am I supposed to eat? I'm going to end up patient at the hospital. Oh, no, 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 no. I was getting on the elevator. He was picking up all the, you know, the snacks and sandwiches and water he had, whatever he had, and we put it in and going in. And then I saw another couple who was coming in, and I saw them. We have the same appointments, the same day appointments at Fort Myers. So we all going in. I got ready, and boy, I tell you, the contractions coming every 5 minutes, then every 3 minutes, and it was pow like that. I was screaming. You hear other women screaming, other moms, you know, having a baby screaming on that room, that room, that room. The doctors, they have the monitor, you know, on me and checking the baby's heart, my heart, everything. And I thought the baby's gonna born in an hour or 2 or 3, to the point I was exhausted. It was 11:30 when we got there, and 5:36 in the morning, and nothing. We keep, you know, I said, okay, the baby's fine, you're fine. I said, well, I'm fine, I'm screaming, I'm hurting so bad. But the thing is, when I was in Greece and I was pregnant like 6 or 7 weeks, my father's sister, my aunt, told me, oh, don't worry, you go to the hospital and it's fine. And on the baby, a few minutes before the baby pops out, you don't feel that much. The pain is not that much. Well, anyway, they gave me the some kind of thing to calm me down, you know, to feel like a little dozy, anesthetic, whatever that it was. I don't know, epidural or whatever. And it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I said, I can't have this baby, forget it. I just did that, I said it. And to the point, it was so painful, and my husband, he was there, and I did this to him, and I smacked him in his lips, and he started bleeding. I said, this is for you. I was so mad, so sick. And he started bleeding, and the doctors running to give him bandages, the nurses and everything. I said, I don't care. And he wasn't yelling or anything, I don't know. Okay, they say around 3:15, they say, this baby's coming out with a C-section because we can't do anything anymore. All right. They rushed me to the delivery room, and I felt that they were getting ready. I heard the doctor saying, give me gloves and number 7 and knife number something. I said, whoa, no, hold on here. Wait a minute. By that time, I don't know who I heard. He said, the baby is coming. He said, the baby's head is coming. But I felt the pressure, and I was lifting up myself just like this. And I was thinking at the moment, why my aunt told me it doesn't hurt? I was mad at her. Why she say that? Now I remember everything exactly what it was going on. And then the doctor says, oh my God, the baby's here. So they start getting state C-section. They were getting ready, and to the point the baby was out up to here, to his shoulders. And I felt the doctor pulling my baby out, and he said, it's a boy, it's a boy. Oh my God, we start laughing. I forgot the pain or whatever it was. They wrapped him up, they put him in my shoulders, and he was screaming like nothing else. No, he was screaming before they put him in my arms. He was screaming so much, and he was so cute, so pink, so rosy, so his eyes, he was shiny, and it was just the cutest thing in the world. 7 pounds, 4 ounces. So my baby born on Sunday, 4:05 p.m. After the baby comes out, you feel nothing. You feel so happy. He said, it's over, it's done. But you know what? I tell you this, it's the happiest time in your life when you go to the hospital and give a birth. Yeah, it's painful, but you know what? You might have the baby in 1 hour, in 3 hours, in 7 hours. It doesn't matter. It's amazing. It's a miracle to have a little baby in your arms. So we brought my baby home, and 3 days later, and we start taking care of him. Well, you know, he was nursing, he was beautiful, he was sleeping. Every 2-3 hours he's getting up at night. But 7 weeks, my baby starts sleeping from 9 to 5 in the morning. 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. That was good. But I missed those early mornings feedings, you know. Anyway, but he was up like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Well, we taking him around and babying him, feeding him, all that stuff. Dad used to go to work. But you know what? 5 months later, I got pregnant again. When I went to the doctor and I said, well, let's go get tested. The nurse said, what do you want, boy or a girl? I said, well, you know, whatever it is, as long as it's healthy. We come here, there you go again. Another 9 months, going through all the 9 yards, you know, go back and have another baby about 14 months later after I have my first baby. So at Walter Reed, they were telling time they see me, okay, we'll see you next year. At the church when I was going, they tell me, well, anytime, every year we see you, you're pregnant. All right, we have the second boy. Each pregnancy is different, I think. Because with my second time, I think my body used to it, and I was sick, but not so much. I could tolerate. Okay, the second boy born on 1/18 in the afternoon on Thursday. We were happy having 2 boys at home. One, he was, you know, running around 14 months. The other one, he was just newborn. The time went by, and 3 years later, after my second boy, well, here's the next child, the next baby. I got pregnant on my 3rd child, and I said, well, okay, if God wants me to have another baby, because we were happy with 2, we're gonna have another baby. But this baby is born in a different way. I was sick, the 3rd child, I was sick for 5-6 months. I was nauseated. Okay, patience, you know, you have to have patience. I have my other 2 boys running around. But when the time come to go to Walter Reed and have my 3rd child, I felt that was like 2 days before I went to the hospital. Although I was at the doctor a week before and says everything is fine, the baby's coming through the birth canal, everything is normal. I was at the department store with my 2 baby boys and my husband, and I felt this war, just something moving like this inside of me, like that, and so quick. I said, oh my God, what is that? The next night, next morning, I had to go to the hospital, and the doctor said, oh boy, this baby's breech. The head is on the left side and the feet is on the right side. We have no choice, we have to take the baby by C-section. They left other moms you know, other women, there are other girls who having a baby, they grab me, they rush me to the delivery. And they gave me the epidural. I felt numb from the waist down. The anesthesiologist, he was up behind me, and my, you know, where my head is. 2 doctors, it was performing the surgery, the C-section. And of course my husband, he was in the delivery room all the time, and the only thing I heard is, now Mr. you know, whatever, get up, and the baby's coming out. So Dad lift up, and he saw a little baby just coming, just like that. And they, you know, took him to the little table there. They just dry him, whatever, they wrap him up, they pour me, it's another boy. I said, okay. But all my boys, they were such a cute babies, and every baby is cute, what I'm talking about. I couldn't take care of him. The nurses have to take care of him because I couldn't get up. But a few hours later, they said, you have to stand up. It was very difficult, but you know what? You are so happy when you see a little baby coming from you, and you're holding him in your arms, and you hear that baby cry, and it was just joy after joy after joy. So when you get pregnant, even if you have 2, 3, 4 kids, it's okay. Relax, take it as it comes. Is the most normal thing and happy thing to go through. Bringing my baby back, my 3rd baby, I have a 4-year-old and 3-year-old at home. And when I came here, the kitchen, it was a mess. And my 4-year-old and 3-year-old said, we want French fries and hamburgers. And my husband had to go to work. So I got up and I started making hamburgers and fries, and they would giggle, they've seen the baby. We were all happy because you see a little ones, you know, just running around the house, but they were toddlers at the time, and having a little baby in your arms is just so enjoyable, and you are on top of the world. So keep making babies when you married, because having a baby before you married, it's kind of, now I'm not saying it's bad, but it's very difficult.
Think carefully
so
what you're saying, because you know TJ and Rebecca have kids and they're not married.
They're working, they're together.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, you know, when the girl got pregnant, oh my gosh. When I was having you at the hospital, when I had my first child, it was this 14-year-old girl. Her father, he was a military. She got pregnant, she had the baby, and they forced her to put the baby up for adoption, and she was sick. She was crying. I wish I could help her. I felt so bad, so bad. Who knows what happened after that? I don't know, she had to. They told her, if you want to stay here with us, we support you, but the baby has to go. And that was, I was choking when I heard that. What happened to her? I hope she's okay, but I don't know. But I'm saying, babies is blessing. It's the future. The children is the future, and they are blessing. So you blessed when you have a baby in the right way, with love and joy. So enjoy your pregnancies and have fun with your babies. Love them, take care of them, and raise them right.